In a village in Eastern Europe, there was an old well. Villagers warned their children to never go near it because whoever did would die a horrible death. One day, a young boy decided to ignore the warnings and he wanted to see what was down the well. He leaned over, and as he peered into its dark depths, he saw two eyes staring back at him. He quickly climbed away from the well and ran home as fast as he could. He told his mother what he had seen, but she just laughed and told him that was just an old wives' tale. The next day she went with him to the well, and as she looked down into it, she too saw those same two eyes. But then something even more horrible happened. A young girl who lived across the street from them also went to the well to get water. She leaned over and screamed when she saw the two eyes watching her. She lost her balance and fell right into the well. The townspeople all gathered around the well, but they couldn't pull the girl out because the well was too deep. And since no one dared to climb down into it, she was trapped at the bottom of the well with no way out. That night, the boy couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about the girl who fell into the well and how she might be feeling right now. He got out of bed and went to his parents. "I have to do something to help her," he said. His mom and dad argued amongst themselves. "You can't go down there." "It's too dangerous," his mother said. "Let him go." "It'll be all right," his father replied. The boy put on some clothes, grabbed a rope, tied one end of it around himself, and climbed down into the well. The boy called out into the darkness, "Hello, are you down there?" But only silence answered him. He continued to call out for the girl, but there was still no answer. So he started to make his way through the darkness until suddenly he felt something grab his leg. He screamed and tried to pull away, but whatever it was wouldn't let him go. He struggled and kicked, and finally managed to free his leg and run away. When he got home, he told his parents what had happened, but they didn't believe him. "It was probably just an animal," his mom said. But the boy knew it wasn't. The next morning, the boy went back to the well, this time with a bigger rope and a lantern. As he climbed down into the well, he saw that horrible, terrifying face again. It lunged towards him, but he managed to dodge out of the way. He continued to walk until he saw the girl sitting in the corner. "I found you," he said. "I'm going to save you." The creature lunged at the boy, but that gave the girl enough time to get up and run to safety. When the boy turned to leave, he saw just how deep the well really was. There was no bottom to it. And as he walked away, he heard the creature screeching and clawing at the sides of the well, trying to get out. When he got home, the villagers had gathered outside his house. They were all angry at him for not saving the girl. "What did you find down there? What did you do?" they asked, but he didn't tell them. He went inside and looked out the window. He saw that the well was surrounded by police cars and ambulances. He walked over and looked inside the well. The police had finally managed to get the girl out. They laid her on a stretcher and carried her away. Later that night, the boy couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about what he had seen. Then suddenly, he heard screams coming from downstairs. He got out of bed and climbed out of his window. He slid down the rope and climbed into the well. When he reached the bottom, he saw that horrible creature again, but this time it was burning to death. The boy watched as it burned to ashes. The next morning, the villagers came to his house to arrest him for the crime he committed the previous night. He stepped out of the house with his hands raised. "It's okay," he said. "I already know what you're really going to ask me, and I'm not going to deny it. I killed that thing." The villagers were confused. They asked him to explain, but he just smiled mysteriously. After the villagers left, he went back into the house and looked out the window. He saw that the well had been filled in, and as he watched, a single flower sprouted from the top of it.